Hi everyone, welcome back. This is a part two for day one. The reason we are doing the part two because if you look at the quick recap from the previous video, we saw that in our previous video we have learned about where we need to start as a product manager and start thinking why, not what, and then every feature about the pain points, insight, metrics, and think like a product manager. But if I go to the loop and I see the day one, basically the focus is on product management 101, and it says that what you learn is what is product manager, types of product manager, B2B, platform, growth, and technical, and then what one or two intros from or refuge. So let's try and to cover other parts in day one and try to summarize the whole till what we have learned till now, and then get started with other things. So let me do one thing. Let me just copy this so that the ChatGPT recognize that yes, we need to cover that. Before we even do that, let's do one thing. Let's ask ChatGPT to summarize day one till whatever it's completed and ask to continue with day one part two, which can help in order to get started with other things. So let me just put a prompt here saying that um, thanks for the explanation so far. Can you please summarize the day one concepts mentioned in a matrix? And also, I see there are other few points we still need to learn from day one as per the plan. So let me paste this and then let's wait for ChatGPT to understand and give us the whole metrics that we can update, and also let's take it further. So yes, that's a good catch. So we are right. So let's close our day one properly, clean, visual, and the whole below your day one matrix with all key concepts from what we have discussed, plus the part we haven't covered yet. So this is the whole day one matrix. We got everything what we need, and then types, and then let's see what has been covered here. So the day one product management 101 matrix is the core definition where a product manager is all about identifying real user problems, defining valuable solutions, and ensuring those solutions are delivering effectively. We use the Zomato that helps hungry users to get food without stepping out. So product manager asks who is hungry, why can't they get the food easily, and what's the simplest fix. The main goal was to deliver value to the users while meeting business objectives. Zomato must delight users and help restaurants earn money. Product manager balances user happiness and company goals. Product manager act as a bridge that connect business, users, and technologies, and they work with restaurants, customers, and engineers in order to define that. So product manager ensures all these three sees the same picture. The problem was the solution scope. Don't jump into the features directly. First, confirm whether the pain is real. That's what we see, user pain points. Instead of add more filters, first ask why are the users taking too long to choose? Right? Curiosity before coding. Product life cycle and decision drivers and as your reflection. So let's get a step back and ask ChatGPT to explain things that we have missed in day one so that we don't jump directly. So for now, what I'll do is I'll copy this table and keep it for our purpose so that we can read it once we complete the whole day one. So in this product management page, I have product management 101 and I can paste this as it is. Here we go. And I can also do one more thing is I can also paste the types of product manager into the loop. Here we go. And I can do one more is basically select the learning actions for today that we can do it and paste it here. Okay, so I assume that we have missed few items to learn from day one. Can we go in detail instead of an overview as we have done for other parts in day one? So let's see what happens now. I don't want to read the whole summary above because it doesn't make sense. Let's go into the other steps what we have done in the first part. So we have covered the heart of day one, what product manager does, how do they think, and how it plays out in Zomato. We have learned that. What's left are the structural and the contextual pieces, the bits that help you understand where PM sits in the system and why there are different types. So let's slow down and walk through the rest of it properly in this video. So what is exactly is a product management, the full frame? So think of product manager as an orchestrating value. Every product balances three dimensions. The axes are basically the user, the business, and the technology. So the first axis is a user. So what problems are we solving for the user? The examples are like for Zomato, we say people are hungry but can't always step out. That's the first axis with respect to user. Next, we have business. Does it make money or meet a goal? So more orders equals to more restaurants, partnership, and that equals to revenue. So it makes sense. Technology. Can we build it and how fast? So delivery tracking, payments, restaurants, APIs, and so many other things that we need to be having in order to make it possible. So the PM sits right in the middle, not to decide everything, but to align everyone towards the same goal. They translate between language. Business says we need profit. Engineer says we need clear specifications. Design says we need a value usable experience. The PM connects all these three stories into one roadmap. And why product management exists. Before product management were common, projects were led by business or engineering alone. That often meant tech teams built powerful tools nobody wanted. Business teams sold features that couldn't bring or couldn't build on time. PM emerges to bring the gap or bridge the gap to ensure the right things is built the right way for the right people. There are many phases of product managers. Different product managers need different flavors of product management. Let's go deeper than the table you saw before. So, first we'll see B2C product managers, the storytellers. So, the first one is audience, millions of everyday users. The one who works in product management in B2C interact with millions of everyday users or understands the million use cases of users not on daily basis but overall. The goal is delight, habit, and simplicity. The challenges are the scale, quick feedback loops. Like example, Zomato PM decide how to show personalized restaurant cards. Skill is UX sense, data insights, and emotional empathy. Whereas someone who is working in B2B, the negotiator, audiences are businesses or enterprise clients. The goals is return of investment, reliability, and customization. An example, a product management or product manager for Zomato for work. Like basically they are dealing with the corporate canteen. So Zomato for work is nothing but a canteen ordering system where they can order the food for the employees itself. So it's basically within the businesses. The skills required here are stakeholder management, business cases, and integration thinking. Make sure. Next is platform product manager, the builder, the builder's builder. So audience are internal teams, engineers, or other product managers. The goal is to make internal systems reusable and scalable. Makes sense. Example, Zomato order matching engine API or restaurants onboarding system. So I'm working as a product manager in order to enhance my own system. The skills required here are system designs, documentations, API understanding, and roadmap alignment. Next is growth product manager, the experimental or experimenter. Mix of users and metrics. Goals are to boost acquisition, to engagement, retention, or revenue. They are specifically meant to do that. Examples: Zomato reward points, referral points, or push notifications as a one area. Here we need analytical thinking, A/B testing, funnel optimization in order to make sure the growth side is been targeted. Technical product manager, the translator. Audience are developers, data engineers, infra teams, where your major audience is your technical team. The goal is to deliver the complex technical initiatives smoothly. Examples: real time delivery tracking using GPS, APIs, reliability monitoring. So, here we need to have skills of system architecture, API flows, scalability, and release management. So, it really makes sense to me. Just to again do a recap, B2C is someone who's directly dealing with the customers, understanding customer behavior, and making sure customer mindset has been adapted and then developed. In the B2B, business mindsets have been adapted and make sure that the business to business relationships give the value. A platform product manager helps to develop the platform internally based on the systems we use and make sure the platform has been ready. So it's like a product for its own product. Next is growth, where a certain area where we actually bring in a lot of customers, acquisition, retention, revenue, where something that need to be grown on top of it. A technical, where something that is internal, but again with respect to proper development team involved, where a lot of technical things would be coming in picture. That's where you work as a technical product manager. So where product manager fit inside a team. So picture a movie set again. Roles, equivalent product team, and why it matters. So the first role is director. A product manager holds the story together. They are the storyteller. Actors are developers and designers who actually act, who actually do the task, bring the story to life. The camera person, the editor, is a QA and data analyst, capture and refine the whole story. Producer is the business or leadership or the main stakeholders who are the sponsors who funds and measure success. The product manager ensure every department understand the same plot and that no scene contradict the main message. Makes sense. So the common misunderstanding and truth. So the first one is a myth and the next is reality. So product manager comes up with all the ideas. No, the product manager curates ideas. Best one often comes from the users of dev. Product managers are the boss. Product manager have influence, not authority. They persuade more than they command. Product manager must know coding, no, but they must understand how things work to make smart trade-offs. Product manager is about features. It's all about outcomes, better experience, efficiency, revenues, and retention. Now, how a product manager thinks: a mini thought model. When faced with a request, a product manager mental checklist often looks like this. Why this? Like, what problems are we solving? From whom? Like, which user segment matter most? What are the outcomes? How will we know it worked? How feasible? Can we build it or with current tech or time? And what trade-off? If we can say yes to this, then why are we saying no to? Then this framework is a tiny but powerful. You will use it daily once it clicks. So your day one practice, it's particularly defined here, is to understand the whole area. So let me go to the top before we move there. This really makes sense with respect to the other part. Let me copy this till the 6 points and let me go to Slack and add a page here and paste this. So this is all about the other part which we are learning now is the types of product manager here. And there you see everything. So let me go back here. So day one practice is pick your feature inside Zomato. So we already did. right? Identify types of PMs might own it, help you visualize team structure, and rewatch a short product manager intro video from AHA or Refog that actually help you. So there are multiple platforms you can go ahead and watch the videos and come back and get started with day two. So now if I want to summarize day two and day one, I mean day one completely. So I'll ask ChatGPT to summarize overall day one so that I can do a quick revision. So summarize the whole day one concepts so that it can help me to revise completely. Okay, so let's see the whole summary of day one. So day one, we learned about the core definition, the product manager role, why PM exists. We did an example of Zomato. We have different types of product managers, technical product manager, and we also saw the framework, the myth and reality, the product lifecycle preview, the day one practice, and the key takeaways from day one canvas. So this completely makes sense for the day one fundamentals of what product manager is. So in the first instance, I guess we haven't got this here. So we got this. Yeah. So let me go back to the loop for a second. Here we got product manager 101. We got all the information here out and then B2C growth technical PM. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me delete this so we don't duplicate it and select this one end to end. Okay. Okay, no, not this one. So here your full day one learning. Now what I can do here is I can select this and I can do Control A and Control V so that we replace the whole thing and we have everything ready. The other thing which I want to do here is to add a new subpage and considering day one, assume I joined, assume, or let's say considering day one, help me with a scenario based storytelling that can be more like end-to-end training with script. Might be joining product manager in a company called Analysistrends. So before we go to day one, I mean day two, we are making sure that whatever we have learned till now, let's take a story walkthrough. This will make really most of the sense. So I'll stop it here and I'll make other video for scene one about the whole storytelling. I don't want to go into this video for now, but please stay connected. Watch the storytelling mode for day one so that we cover the whole day one and move to day two. Thanks for watching this video.